Alright, this seems to be the unstable fusion of anathema that we were told about, but it's called Squire Thema. Oh boy, what do we got here? Glowing like he's supposed to be a bootleg of some kind, but nope, not the case. I very much dislike the anathemas. We will see why in a little bit. Fishing power. Splits into two. Already doesn't sound, you know, that bad, but it can't possibly get any worse, right? Oh, you poor naive soul. Oh, you know, just a little bit of damage there. It's really not that big a deal. What am I making a big deal out of? What's going on here? I'm gonna treat again, why not? And we'll energy wave. Away. Away. No, I was hoping that would knock him out. Oh well. Cool story, bro. Energy wave. Dang, that still didn't knock him out? Here's the problem. When anathema loses all of its health... Well, of course, obviously that one splits. But the second one, on the other hand... It explodes. Ow. And it does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It's not fun. No siree, not at all. I'm gonna magnet again, and we will cut wood. Let's go ahead and put up some more defenses, and we'll use a rewind gumball. Of course he splits into two again. Of course. Alright. Let's take out one of them and try to record that one. Nope, wrong one.
Recording.
Felix is actually gonna die here.
Ow. Alright, cool.
Huh. That was not good. Well, we'll get plenty of other chances to get anathema, so let's just nip this in the bud and try again another time. Victory, I win! Yeah, alright, yeah, woo. Woo, that didn't go well at all. Felix, we're gonna take a nap. The big fight on top of the train was pretty rad, huh? I'm slowly trying to parse all the information we have around the Archangels. The one with the triangle head, Aleph, he said something that stood out to me as crucial information. He said that we humans manifest them from our most prevalent thoughts, and that in turn they travel to our worlds to act out our fantasies. Do you think it's true? Do you think Aleph visited our worlds in the ancient past? We're not even from the same world, so how does that work? Is the true role of mankind to develop ideas and imagine things that then become real in other worlds? Or am I just overthinking all of this? It starts to make your head spin, doesn't it? I didn't know you were such a detective. Just seemed pretty important to keep track of all this stuff, I guess. You never know. I might get to use all these concepts in a story one day. Did you write the story of Cassette Beasts? Anyway, Bulletino, turn you into Velocirifle. And we'll rank that up to 5 to get the Artillerex. Lost wallet. Wonder what's inside. Bunch of plastic. Aw, man. Who keeps Legos in their freaking wallet? That person, I guess. Being out here with only a fire to warm us, it reminds me of summer camp. Or it would if I ever went to summer camp, which I didn't. But this is pretty close to how I imagined summer camp would be like as a kid, so I'm happy. Let's remaster Hunt Torch. Into Hedgehorn. Wow, okay. Well, we got Anathema. It fission powered when it was super low on health, and I only had like a, what, 20% chance of actually recording it? Oh, also I spat at it and it blew up. And now the other one's gonna blow up. Man, I hate unstable fusions. Bye. Loser. Alright, we got a Southpaw as a result of a fusion. Let's try to get it recorded. I guess a shield bash would be fine, and we will chrome tape that.
Recording.
Wallop. No, Felix! Olay. Haha!
Rad.
We got the punchy man. Punchy dog. Dog with the punches.
Huh?
So, you're a dog. But you can use a cassette player to transform into monsters like the rest of us. Arf, arf. Are you some kind of magical talking dog from another world? Arf. Guess not. Eugene doesn't understand
Bonjour.
dog, I don't think. So you're a dog. What is that? Tell me more.
Au revoir.
Hey.
Hey Nagia, I have something to show you. You wanna come hang at my place for a bit? Sure. Hope you like it. Okay, you ready for this? His character is the Outsider. He's a knight who's traveled from his distant land to seek the challenge of the Jade Swordsman. You see, the Jade Swordsman is an immortal machine from a long-dead civilization who challenged the Outsider to a battle and won. The Outsider now must stick to his word to journey to the Swordsman's fortress and submit to execution, lest the Swordsman bring ruin to the Outsider's homeland. Is there nothing the Outsider can do? The Outsider is quiet, but he's resourceful and determined. I don't think the Outsider intends to bow down to their fate so easily. It's a loose adaptation to Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, which is a medieval story about a knight of King Arthur's court who makes a similar journey. I don't know how my version will end just yet. I have to see where the story takes me. I create the characters, but who they are determines where the story goes. I can't force an ending onto them. The decisions the Outsider makes is down to them. And down to you, of course. You're my inspiration, after all. What? Come on. The traveling hero from far away who's determined to fight their dead-end fate, the green guy? That's Nagia all over. You're a good friend, Felix. No worries. You're a cool warrior with a quest. They say write what you know, so of course I'm going to write my cool adventuring buddy. I have loads more sketches and character designs in mind for this story. You want to see them? And then we did.
Thanks.
Here's the owner of the wallet that we found earlier. More experience. Okay, that wasn't a whole lot of experience, actually. Aha, I think I know what this is. We got an unidentified signal right here. And there is something, there's a chest right in front of us that we, by all accounts, should have picked up already. If it's not what I'm thinking of, I'll eat my hat. Oh, don't you just look delicious? Got a bad feeling about this. Let's open the cache. Why not? What? It was a battle the whole time with Miss Mimic. Miss Mimic does come loaded with custom starter, and any physical attacks on it they're gonna hurt. Now, it's fast. It's really fast and really strong too. But to make up for it, it's also very weak. It does not take a whole lot of hits.
Recording.
So what I'm hoping to have happen here is just preemptively get a good % chance going here. Okay, didn't work that time. Nice. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal a little bit more damage. I thought it was gonna, you know, die immediately, but oh well. Alright, good thing I decided to try recording then and not now. Try that again, shall we? Record with a ferrochrome tape.
Recording.
Not the plastic knives with steel contact damage.
Whoops.
Alright. Fair enough. I've got one more turn of magnet, so I'll try another one here, and then I'm gonna have to change my tactic briefly.
Recording.
Not my evasion. Wallop. There we go. That's never mind. They were good odds. I'm gonna need to shoot, but she's gonna get burned again if I take another turn. Here's what I'm gonna try to do. Felix, since she's probably gonna try to attack you anyway, let's go for the worst possible tape idea ever.
Recording.
Oh, I also just realized another thing that might occur here. With a 5% chance. Alright. Nage might roll again and spit. Okay, he rolled again, but raised arms. I am okay with that outcome. And now for switching again with that and prevent Mimic from dying again with basic tapes.
Recording. Oops.
Okay. Now once more with feeling. Let us lettuce. I'm gonna wait another turn. Hopefully this will work.
Recording.
Gonna buff my oh shoot.
Ow.
Oof. Should've been watching her AP. Yeah, 1%, baby, let's go.
Whoops.
Can't believe that failed. I'm gonna need to heal here. But then record again.
Recording.
Double slice probably coming in again.
Whoops.
What do you mean that failed? In which case, what if I did this instead? Well, I have rapid fire, so maybe I can get away with doing this. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. There's the double slice, which means the percentage chance is gonna go down even more. Ooh. Aw. 1 in 4 chance. That's a Wheel of Fortune from Balatro type of odds. And it never works. Never, never. Okay, I will do this, and I will do this. Double slice costs 4 AP,
Recording.
so she doesn't have that much. Especially not now. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to wait for the next Miss Mimic to show up on the map. Hey!
Rad.
Game heard my remark. Don't want me to go hunting for another one of these anytime soon. But hey, we got a custom starter in there. Once I have access to the PC boxes, I'll go peel that. And I mean, I'm close to ranking up Braxsuit too, so another couple fights and I'll have Braxsuit's evolution. Okay, we're back at the cafe. Miss Mimic here. We will peel you your custom starter because it can be useful for something. And also while I'm here, we will rest. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of folks in New Wirral aren't outsiders like you and me. Their parents and grandparents washed up here, sure, but this island is all they've known. I wonder how that must feel to be surrounded by people who are lost in the only place you've ever known home. And to then grow up hearing about worlds you'll never get to visit. Maybe they just feel as stuck here as we do. I mean, they touched on that in the award-winning Pixar movie, Lightyear. Alright, got a couple more evolutions here. Flapwoods, the Flapwoods monster. But he looks so dapper. Oh! Huh. We got a bootleg Diveberg. Wait, hold up. Isn't Diveberg the name of Diveel's ice evolution? Well, whatever. Let's give it a shot. We need to worry about a bunch of water types. So do this. Alright, I started with Gumball so I can get those buffs going for swapping into a depth tile. And we will do Elemental Wall on Nagia. Because then he can get Healing Leaf. He can still take damage from the water types and it'd be fine, but now I have 9 turns of Healing Leaf, so it's alright. In the meantime, I'm going to apply a water coating to Felix. Not my speed. Or. Smack him. I smack him. There he is. Okay, Magic Tome, and it'd probably be easier for me to deal with him if he's just the one type, so take the AP generation, thank you. Wow, he looks so familiar. Okay, we'll do that and smack him. Don't want to do too much damage. Yep, sure enough, that's Diveberg number 2. that's not quite correct. But whatever. Let's do Energy Wave and hope that Diveberg number 2 is not going to be targeting Felix. So with that in mind, Chrome Tape.
Recording.
The Undertow! Oh man. Poor Felix. That looks really cool with the fire typing, actually. Baby. Hey, let's go.
Rad.
Fire type Diveberg. That actually works really well for me because I want to try using Diveberg, and fire is one of my favorite types in the game, so why not? But for the time being, I think you, sir, should go bye-bye. Cool, got a new bootleg that I'm actually excited to use. That's crazy. Go put them on right now. And I'm thinking it's probably time to put Gumball in the PC, in the box. Yeah. Gonna need to come up with some new strategies. Finally. Diveberg. Add to party. And Felix, I think it's time to swap you out too. Give the last 2 party members some time in the sun, some time to shine.
It has become apparent to me as of late that many elements of life in this town are foreign to me. The good people of Harbortown speak in ways I find peculiar, and lamplights illuminate themselves with no lamplighter. There is much I do not understand.
I suppose you do come from a Shakespearean past.
Yes.
Yes, and these cassette players you use to take the form of spirits and beasts, and melding your spirits together with your allies. This is normal to you?
No, that's still weird.
I see. So there are aspects of this land familiar to you, but some that even you find strange. It is true, I am indeed a long way from Messaline, both in time and place. If this realm has delights unfamiliar to me, I ask of you this. Perhaps you may share some of these with me in time. I wish to experience these new things before I return to my home country.
You gonna leave?
Is it not your quest to find passage off this island? I can see it in your eyes. Your heart is not so easily hidden from me, friend. Do not worry, I shall aid you however I can. You shall always have in me an ally and a friend.
Very well.
Let us dally no longer.
We can now remaster Elfless and Jumpkin. When Elfless does not have the heroic sword ability equipped to it, it becomes Grampus. And Jumpkin, when it is remastered at night, becomes Draculeaf. It has developed a scheming personality. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see you. Let's do it. Now this fella, Carattle, is the fusion of Masqueraddle and another beast we haven't seen yet. Let's do... I'll probably bite me in the behind if I try to do that here. But let's do this. Oh no, not my AP generation. What will I do? Badooey. Oh no, not his AP generation. What will he do? Energy Wave. Torrent. Yeah, that physical attacks aren't going to be good for this creature, because half of it has absolutely abysmal physical attack. Let's do Magic Tome, and then we'll save ourselves the heartache and just buff for Viola. And it splits into Khepri and Masqueraddle. Khepri, obviously, Scarab-like. I do like Scarabs, personally, so I'm glad that there's a beast like that in this game. The problem is, I don't know what to use against it that would be super strong. Oh, the other problem I'm noticing, too, is that Khepri's not flinched, so... my guess is he's going to try to go for Nagia, in which case, let's do a Magic Tome, and Viola. Let's just hope. Well, do I have a Toaster Tape? I do. I've got a Viola.
Recording.
That's pretty good chances, despite being a rare spawn. Yeah, how'd I know? Cool.
Success.
Khepri. That's all it is. Look at that melee attack. But look at its ranged attack and defense. Woof. Those are some numbers. Alright, let's see if we can finish this up here. Torrent. No, not the kabooms. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Wait. So it can share its moves with its moves with its allies, and then it also is already shared with allies as a move. Cool. That's silly. The popular establishment, the Gramophone. It does not sell ale, correct? But instead this coffee. That's right. And the people of your time consume this coffee in great quantities? They sure do. Enlightening. I wish to experience the coffee, as the good people of Harbortown do. As such, I have acquired a flask of this beloved beverage, a gift from Clemence. Viola drinks a cup of coffee. What is your verdict? It is a hearty drink. The appeal is clear to me, and as for the sugared pastry she also gave me so kindly, what would you call this? It's a cinnamon roll. The flavors, the sweetness, and yet it has gone so quickly. A pure and fleeting joy. Good night, sweet roll. So this was a success, then?
Yes.
Yes, I would say so. All she wants is a proper cup of coffee, made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but she wants a proper coffee in a proper copper pot. Iron coffee pots and tin coffee pots, they are no use to her. If she can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. She'll have a cup of tea. Dang it! I messed it up! In my efforts to learn about the many realms outside of Harbortown, I have acquired some documents of great significance. Learning
Yes.
material? My time here on New Wirral has shown me that my understanding of the world I lived in was but a grain of sand in an endless ocean.
truly, there are many realms like the one I hail from, such as your own, dear Nagia. I asked friend Meredith for her aid, and she provided me this tome. A magic tome? She insisted that it was a valuable read, this Spook Tales book. I think this is a horror fiction book.
Whoa.
Indeed, I've concluded that the accounts within are imaginary. However, I must draw your attention to Chapter 5, much of which describes effective ways to slay the living dead. Do we not fight monsters on a regular basis? Perhaps there is more that can be learned from this document than you may have first assumed. Nevertheless, I think Meredith lent me this book simply out of a love for the macabre. It was an enjoyable read. Perhaps I shall request more books from her. Come, I wish to put my newly acquired lessons to practice. While we're here, we can remaster these guys, but it is nighttime, so I'm gonna wait a second, rest again. Veal asks eagerly what your life was like before you came to New Wirral. And now that it's daytime, we can remaster Jumpkin into its other form, Beanstalker. And Trapworm, we could have remastered this last night, but it turns into Wormaw. He's holding up a white flag. He surrenders. As we tether and link our arms as we think that there's no getting out here. I don't know you, but we'll make the most of wherever we are now. Slow floating under the stars now. It's okay to be uncertain, 'cause I'm certain. Oh.
Wow.
I just don't think it's... I think we should just be friends.
Is this because of my whole campaign to take down the Landkeepers thing? I know we're an unlikely pair, but I can't stop thinking about you. It's weird.
No, it's not that. I'm not a landkeeper now. I think I haven't been Sunny for long. I need more time to be me. I have enjoyed our date, though.
I understand. Don't worry about it, Sonny. He took her out on a date! Yeah, go Eugene! Even though I just saw you in the cafe, whatever. Good job, Eugene! If I knew that people would be calling me Cody forever, I would have picked a cooler nickname, like Killswitch or Omegabyte.
Well...
I mean, you could just pick your own name. I did.
Wait, what?
Wait, your name wasn't always Ianthe?
Nope.
Nope, in my former line of work, I was safer to pick an alias. I'm sure you can relate. Ianthe is the name of a water goddess in Greek mythology. I needed to choose a name in a pinch and thought it sounded good.
Huh.
Oh, you sure have a lot of secrets of your own, don't you? Don't expect me to tell you any more than that. Oh, Hoylake. We got 128 in our bestiary, which is, by default, the, sorry, it's the default amount of beasts in the game, and then they added a bunch via DLC and extra updates.
Greetings! Goodness gracious!
131, thank you for your hard work. Ooh, free ritual candle and free optical laser tape plus 15 fused material? My dude. That must be all the known monsters in New Wirral. Well, except for the bootlegs, fusions, and archangels. It's gonna take me some time to finish cataloging all the species you've shown me. When I have a request for you, I'll leave it on the notice board outside. Cool.
Hello.
I'm after a ritual candle, actually, if you could believe that. But while I'm here, I should probably up some of my my various things here. I could get additional stocks, kinds of coffee. Different cure, yeah, definitely, actually. One more. And stickers, and stickers, and stickers. And reduced price is not that good for me right now. So the gym pass here, you can spend resources to upgrade your own personal stats. So if you are favoring a particular stat when it comes to the player characters,
monster that's being equipped. Like if you want to get physical attack, then you can go to the gym, power up your physical attack a bunch. But I recall it being a steep price to constantly pay in order to buff your stats. I've never really taken advantage of it. I never felt like I needed to. So yeah, that's just kind of that on that. Take another Perfusely tub as well. And another rewind pouch, why not?
Ta-ta!
Let's see. How about we burn one of these candles? And who do we got in here that I would want a bootleg of? You know, I do actually have a spare. Where is she? Sirenade. So what if we recycle it? And now we can encounter a Sirenade fusion. That could be a bootleg Sirenade or a wind bootleg of something else. Let's go have a look. We got a rogue fusion at the water pipe. I assume it's... Oh, it isn't. It is what I was thinking of. I don't think... No, I see the Sirenade feet at the bottom there. So that might be... That might be what we're looking for. I think that's a Squirey plus Sirenade. So let's give it a shot. Swap in, and battle. Hey, so remember how the very first bootleg we got in this game was an ice type ice peck? So we have an air type Sirenade as the bootleg. That's cool, I suppose. I guess. Maybe. Ooh boy. Boy howdy. Buddy. That's just... Oh, that's just silly, dude. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of roll-agains if I stick around here with this particular setup, so let me swap it up. At least we still got Mind Meld active. Magic Tome, and we will do... Icicle Dart, I suppose. Away. Boy. Let's do another Magic Tome, I guess, and then you sprint. Olay. There she is. Green Sirenade. Otherwise completely the same as as regular Sirenade. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright. Let's just record her.
Recording.
Huh. I guess we have astral contact damage now.
Success.
And an air-type Sirenade bootleg. Icicle Dart. Nyom. It's a shame, too, because we already had an airtight bootleg. It was the Kiri Curry that we found a while back. So that's a bit of a bummer. Now well, they can't all be winners.